What is up, guys? Chris here once again, and we are playing Here's to the Storm this time. So today, I didn't actually show the queues because I've had some rather long queues in the last couple days. This is just a quick match on Dragonshire. I'm playing Kael'thas today, showcasing the game a little bit, how I feel about it, and how I play. So I haven't actually played that much Heroes within the last little while, and I am around rank 6 or 5, I don't really remember. I just got a surge where did nothing but play ranked, and I played Hero League day in, day out, and I just pounded out that those queues, and yeah, it was actually really fun. And I put the game on hold for a bit, and I hadn't played it. And I basically come in to complete my dailies, and I'm trying to save up for Nazeeba right now. I haven't really, like, the main issue is I haven't put that much money into the game or anything, and MOBAs, like League, like Heroes, they are very demanding of your wallet. Something I don't like that much, but it is something for sure. Okay, so the reason I'm picking Kael is he is a very, like, I guess, just like top tier mage at this point. Oh, we're the treasure goblin. Where is he at? Oh, there he is. But nobody's gonna help me kill it. What is this? I have to use my skills. Okay. So Mana Addict, pretty standard level 1. Looks like I'm gonna be mid on my own. So their team, the annoying ones I have to watch out for are actually Tychus and Noob. Those two are very annoying against Kael, because they close gap really, really fast. And then I face a lot of problems past that when they close the gap and then just murder me relentlessly. Move my cam back up, because basically I'm just using the laptop cam. It's pretty good quality, I'm pretty happy with it, so. Alright, other than that, it's a quick match. We have a tank and a support actually. We have a pretty good lineup. So we're against the Lelian mid. Our goal is basically just to collect globes and defend the DK as much as we can. Our team's gonna do as much as they can. It's actually been pretty annoying. This thing is buffing the rest of the creeps. It is Asmodan's trait, and it's not very fun to play against. So yeah, basically if you know anything about Kael'thas, he just sort of suffers early game by just not being very good. But his late game is something of legends, I would say. Oops. Why does he just keep running at me? They're like half his health bar, he just like keeps running towards me. Weird. Because once you get this talent is when it becomes good and insane. Especially since they nerfed this, so Living Bomb doesn't infinitely chain anymore. People started getting this, which is a huge cast range increase. So you're casting it like, not quite off screen, but it's really, really far away. I wish I could reap the benefit of my team capturing both shrines. Good on them that they did, but unfortunately there's nothing I can do. Can't bring up to get that health globe, which is unfortunate. I would die grabbing it. Guess it's worth welling up because there's a pretty high likelihood that we might be fighting around mid soon. I'm just gonna say, it's my team, mid's not here. It's actually fine for now, because we'll be shoving out waves, and we'll be collecting experience that they will be. As long as we don't kill ourselves to the two-man roam of these guys. Okay, so 4, we pick up Gathering Power. This allows us to stack up our ability power a little bit more. The only thing we have to be wary of is since they have Top Shrine, they can easily rotate 2 into me, and that means me dead basically, so I need to be careful. I might do some hero guys. There's quite a few heroes I played a lot. One of them being Thrall, actually. Thrall was by far one of my favorites, but I didn't actually play the game when he was at the state of being completely imbalanced, I would say, but I played him a little bit more recently, and with the talent that makes his E hit like 3 times on his last hit, on his last swing, his Wind Fury, along with the Wind Fury procs Frostwolf of Zillions twice. He actually does heal for a lot, so it's something to keep in mind. At this point, I would actually like to be... Still nothing, eh? I would actually really like to be roaming around getting some kills, but unfortunately, being our solo mid, I need to defend DK. Objectives are really important, and in quick matches, one thing you'll notice, especially on Dragon Shine, is people don't know how to defend the objective and then also cap mid at the same time, because usually you need like 2 in each lane to defend the shrine, and then you need 2 also on the mid to cap it. Huh. This guy doesn't actually know how my hero works. So the way Leoric's W works is what he used to tether to me, is it does percentage of your maximum life, but since I'm Kael'thas, I have like 1,000 max life. So it basically drains me from almost nothing, so I can just like stand and fight him at that point, especially because I do such a significant amount more damage than he does. This level you take, this is basically where, for levels 1 through 60, you're always going to be using your spheres on your Q, because it just makes it so much better, but then, oh, he tried to tether me again, weird. But once you get this talent, your W becomes far superior, so I don't actually want to throw on my E right now, just because he's body blocking me up pretty well, so I want to be able to E multiple if I can. And unfortunately they all backtracked when I threw my E there, which is unfortunate, but that's okay. That was actually some surprisingly good body blocking on a noob's part, but he paid the price for it, so that's fine. Is my wall up? It's not up for a bit. I think I just stick around for globes. Already been taken. Damn. Or did I get it? I don't even know. I'm gonna try to soak top. Murky died here. He put his egg behind mid tower, so I'm sure I'm free to roam now. A noob's still scary enough that I don't want to try to contest him, because if he hits me over the wall, he'll kill me real easily. I have to defend mid. Now you can clear the wave by doing exactly what I did. So you W the regen creep, and then you invoke your, or not invoke, you sphere your other skill, your Q. Sorry. Whew. That was pretty close. They definitely could have gotten that off us. The AD came. That was one of the moments where they shifted everyone mid, so in the event, they could have definitely taken off us in that exact instance, but luckily they didn't, so I'm pretty content. Getting a lot of free levels. I'm actually top hero damage, surprisingly. I don't have that great of an early game. If I was playing Jaina, it's a little bit different, I guess. What's this guy doing? Just chilling next to the wall. Maybe that's why I have top hero damage. I just keep eating all my skills. Bro. I really want to get my combo on that guy, but it's not gonna happen. Another point that Kael's really good in comparison to a lot of other heroes is when he actually picks up his heroic. His heroic's very, very good. So what it does is it places like a... It's very similar to a Tychus. Speaking of Tychus, oops, I'm gonna miss that horribly. Tychus's drill is what it's comparable to, because it places a, I guess you could call it a turret on the ground, and then it hits all around you. It's up in 40. Bot's getting pushed in pretty hard. This is another one of those times where we're not soaking all of our lanes. One of the biggest things you can do in heroes, I might not be a rank 1 player or anything, but that does not, oh, he's gonna, how are you gonna be able to counterattack on this guy now? Huh. One of the biggest things I can say though is spread out to soak experience. A lot of people bunch up a lot early game, and because of them bunching up, they end up losing out on a lot of experience, and their team falls behind. Which is why you always see me shifting to empty lanes. I'm always looking for opportunities on the map. I'm gonna do it this game just because shifting throughout the map is pretty tough. I always wonder if there's a hockey that allows you to shift between your heroes, but I'm not sure, or between your allies. I'm not gonna step up to that because Tychus is right here. Do my wall up, which is nice safety, especially if I get bombed. That's a noob one for a weird build. A noob Rex? Nowadays, some of them still go for the Beetles, and then others, they don't seem to know really what they want to do with their builds. So I was actually half expecting Tychus to be standing here. That's what some people do when you're trying to defend the point, because you can stand like at the bottom, and then they can't. I think they can only see you when they walk around. I'm not entirely certain. Trading back and forth on the shrine probably would take us. Oh, he actually shifted mid. I was not aware. Next level we do get cast range increase, which is really, really awesome. I need to start grouping with the team, but yeah, like you'll see I have like by for the most experience contributed. Even though I haven't been there for everything, I've been there for 2 out of 3 kills. Still really good. Let's see if I can make something happen here in mid. Nope. I hate when it does that. When it changes my keyboard like mid-fight or whatever. I like I'm not even sure what I do to be honest to do that. I'm not very familiar with Windows 8, so whenever that happens, I just blame lag. I'm just like, guys, I must be lagging. Change my keyboard settings again. Now, one thing I want to do is I want to shift bot, but there's going to be a team fight in mid. Regen Glove and bot, there's some good stuff about to happen. Oh, we caught Lily there. Okay, so we get Flamethrower this rank. I'm actually going to shift bot. I really want to clear this out if I can. No, I missed it. Darn. I'm gonna go try to contest the point. The fact that there hasn't been a DK yet in 10 minutes tells me this is probably gonna be a pretty long game. This is sort of what happens in quick match a lot of time on only this map, and it's super frustrating. Ulting this is pretty good. It cleaves down all of the structures really fast. So even though my team lost mid-fight pretty bad, I may be able to equalize just by taking some structures down here. It seems like their team's playing as if they have bot. They actually have bot. Who backcapped it? A noob might have just... Oh yeah, it was a noob. I had a feeling it was a noob, but... no wonder they were playing like that. Oh, Asmod hit me with his dunk. What skill did he go level 1? I still think you almost have to go the stacking skill and the that one specialty build or whatever the hell it's called. Where you just get the black pool. That's skill set, I guess, is really good. Yeah, something along those lines. I don't even know what I was there till 1 for. I'm not even gonna ask questions though. Killed Murky's egg. Oh, that's a really annoying ulti. That's the, oops, okay. That's the ulti that not that many Lyrics go for. Some of the, I'm gonna say more seasoned Lyric players go for it. Some of the Lyric players that basically played him like more than twice know it's like, hey, block off a huge portion of the map. It's really OP. Lyric's gonna respawn soon, so you gotta play around that. I throw my Q out one more time. Actually does a fair bit of damage right now. Oops. I want to throw that a little bit farther, but not the worst thing ever. One sec. Okay, we really need that 16 spike if we're going to be looking to really take this game over and just start shooting off. Okay, there's been times I've accidentally taken this. It's pretty useless. Yeah, our damage just starts to skyrocket at this point. Like, you're just doing such a dumb amount of damage per Q. You're always looking to usually double it up, but since you don't get the living bomb chains anymore, you're usually proccing the Q. Like right there, I like increase my damage so significantly. I don't even know. I can complain about that forever. The one huge plus side actually that I like a lot about KT, or Kael'thas, everyone gets pissed off if you call him KT is the fact that he actually does prevent sieges pretty well with Phoenix and Flame Strike. So even when they get the DK, I'll be able to stop their sieges really effectively. We're actually looking to take fights now. Once I get both of those Storm, we'll be a lot better off as well. Until then, we're sort of looking a little bit shaky. Especially because they have Lily as their healer, and we don't have a healer right now. Oh. I think fighting over this is pretty not great. I don't even know the word I'm looking for here, but yeah, stuff like this can happen all the time where you just get body blocked in a lot, and your positioning is just awful. This is the part where I say sayonara to my team and just walk off. Because for some reason they decided against fighting me there, and they just left me to live. We did lose DK, almost certainly though. Looking at the map right now, I probably could be mid doing something else. Rinky's really good at clearing out waves like this. Oh, god damn it. The thing that's annoying about this hero is his slow is really dumb. Yeah. This talent's really good, where your W no longer causes you to lose movement. Cool. There's some really cool talents that Lyric has. I'm actually pretty impressed with how they made him. Like basically like 1 Q is almost certainly going to be enough to force them back. Especially if I keep landing on their carries like that. Unfortunately, we don't stop sieges apart from me that well, so keep placing my I wouldn't say it badly, but I'm not placing my Qs well enough that's actually effectively hitting a lot of people. Like right there, that was really good. Like right there, they tried to man-fight me inside of my Phoenix, and they couldn't take me out there. Like if you guys remember playing Kael'thas when he first came out, the combo was like you would W and then you would basically like WDW and then just to proc your stuff. This game's been pretty tough. Quick match can be definitely unforgiving sometimes. I enjoy playing quick match though, because I'm guaranteed somebody that I like playing or that I want to play. Pop that guy out. Looks like we'll get a nuke rack off the back there. Yeah, okay. I'll be able to bring him down with my ulti. Alright. The fact I haven't died yet is what surprised me the most, because their dive team is something that I would not normally expect to live against as a immobile Kael'thas. So level 20, there is actually a very greedy build that I go a lot, where you get, I don't even know how I W that creep. Where you get Arcane Power. I start off you pop Arcane Power, and then you empower your Q or your W, getting off as much damage as you possibly can, and putting down your Phoenix in the same cooldown, and you basically just completely destroy the enemy team. It's a lot of damage that comes out. But versus Lyric Wall and Nubrak Initiate, I almost entirely need both of the Storm. I need to be able to blink out of the Lyric stun. It's pretty easy for him to just like walk. He's pretty durable, so like him walking up to me, especially looking at our damage numbers, it's gonna happen. Almost entirely. Oh, okay. I didn't actually end up getting off my W there. That was probably the difference between the kill and not. Also, when I get caught like a noob like that, I can obviously use my W to get out of it. So speaking about it a little bit, I have a 2-monitor setup because I haven't actually mentioned how I play. I have a laptop. It's an Asus. It's actually pretty nice. I like it a lot. And then I have a second monitor that used to be on my old desktop. and I use that, and that's where I have OBS set up on the other monitor, along with it shows me like how long I've been recording, any dropped frames, what FPS I'm running at. So I just like to make sure that I'm not lagging or anything. I know that it's mainly my, I would like to say it's mainly my internet, but I honestly have no idea why it processes sometimes in such low. Oh, that guy got away, that really sucks. Maybe I can still fish him out. Ah. Why it does process in under like 1080p. Could just be my internet, who knows. Like if there's a bigger demand for like higher quality and people want to see like smoother videos and smoother gameplay and stuff like that, I'll definitely bring it. But for now, the demand is not there, so I will just simply play the games I enjoy playing. So I'm likely dead here, and that's going to be a big issue. Okay, okay, let me out, let me out. It's so scary just sitting there. It's like I could die now, but I'm not going to. Got really lucky. 13 seconds on my well, that's something. Ah, okay. Piss off. Man, this guy keeps landing good walls, and I keep missing my flame strikes. As you can see, both of the stormers definitely saved me a few times. This game's becoming definitely a big slugfest. Our team's just like too squishy, to be honest, and that's why we keep dying, because nobody on the team has like amazingly high like damage numbers or anything, so. Oh yeah, our skin's pretty cool though. I'll give it to them. I like that one a lot. That guy's dead. Nice. There's been a few Murky builds that have become relatively popular now. Curious which one he went. He did get the fish at 20. He went bubbles to fish. Okay. I actually really don't like that one, because I think there's definitely better. Him taking the slow on his autos is something I haven't seen in a long time. I think it's pretty good though. I check the scoreboard a lot, not to see this, like to see talents and such, just so I know what to expect. Because talent, I didn't actually check talents almost at all until around 20, which is pretty bad, I think. This Leora keeps missing his W, it makes me laugh every time I see it. Is me actually hitting our core? No, it's not. Why do you lie to me, announcer? I don't know why we popped Stormshield there. Stormshield's a big, big cooldown. Let's get ulti back at this. Oh, I'm gonna die to the stupid Tychus laser. I forgot that he took the level 20 focus diodes. That talent is really good, actually. It, like, the tether range, like, once it tethers to you, like, look at how far it's hitting. Okay, it's hitting a crit, don't get me wrong. It's not doing anything effective. The point is, it's tethered really far away. Nothing else amazingly going on during this fight. I wish there was something more exciting, just because we're sort of getting blown out of the water. Like, Murky's positioning was Murky level. I swear, guy, if you play, how many deaths does he have actually? He's got 3 and okay, whatever. Their team's pretty strong. I don't blame him for dying a lot. I'm just saying though, if you're playing Murky, don't make it your goal to die, because you can die. You have that flexibility because your life is. Your life is pretty, I want to say expendable, but it's not entirely expendable. But it is. Whenever you see a Murky, he's probably going to end up dying within the first, like 2 or 3 times within the first minute. God, this is so annoying. That focus drill just keeps killing me. I don't think there's a way we stop this siege, especially with the Asmodan. Ow, 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 ow. Being body block on my own team. I died. It didn't matter at the end. My stats would have been padded a little bit more, but... Okay. I think the big issue was we had no real damage threats on the team. It was definitely a quick match game. That was basically my analysis of that one. A good quick match game for sure. I enjoyed that a lot. I like playing Kael a lot. It just, I don't always play him the most, I guess. If I can pick somebody else, I usually do. Illidan was my go-to pick for a long time. He was like the first hero I picked up. I think that's basically what I have. You guys can take a look. I do own Butcher. He's really fun for the most part. Nova's pretty cool. I don't own Asmodan. I wish I did. Zevo's the one I'm looking to buy. I think he's level 7 or something. I got 2 more quests to complete. Fortunately, I don't have a ton of time ever to complete quests. I'm rank 5. I played a lot of Vala too, and she was a little more imbalanced. Yeah. Well, thank you guys for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I will see you guys next time.